Hello? Hello, hello? Uh, I wanted to record a message for you to help you get settled in on your first investigation. As you've seen, a bunch of rumors have been spreading around that place, specifically Chuck E. Cheese, but you know these aren't real. I know this can be very overwhelming, but I just wanted to tell you there's nothing to worry about and you'll do just fine. So let's just focus on getting you caught up to speed.
Alright, so I'm currently heading to Chuck E. Cheese for the first time in what feels like 12 years. Currently about halfway there. It's the one in Pineville, Charlotte area of North Carolina. It's one of only 5 legacy locations left in America. There's been some rumors going on about that place, about something that happened in the 80s. I don't think these rumors are real, but I've just heard some stories about it, and me and my buddy are just gonna go there and investigate the place and see what's up. When I was younger and used to go to Chuck E. Cheese, my daycare used to take me there, and the one I had specifically was, I think, it was the Chuck E. Cheese with the fat cheeks, and he had like the big eyes, and he was just by himself. I don't remember what he's called, but Paul's not those fat cheeks. Me and my buddies would always talk about we felt like we're being watched, and that's really what we're going to investigate today, is just to see if these animatronics are really alive. We're almost there now. We've been driving for what feels like 2 hours, and we're gonna see what's up with Chuck E. Cheese in 2025. Let's go. And there I was, a 20-year-old man outside of a Chuck E. Cheese.
This probably looks so weird.
It really didn't take that long to find the entrance. You know, it's big red doors. But anyways, as soon as I walked in, I was instantly greeted with the cover-up story of Nathaniel E. Cheese. A lot of you now may be asking, what do you mean by cover-up story? I have a theory. I believe the reason the animatronics were taken away is to get rid of evidence. I believe something tragic happened behind those curtains. At first, I didn't know if they were going to come out or not because they were hidden behind these curtains. So I asked this question. I have a quick question. Are the animatronics going to come out today?
Let's go.
Is it open?
No, it's closed right now.
Yeah, like if you guys like about to go and you need to just put something.
Okay, that's so cool. Oh, you didn't see me here, bet. You know, I didn't come here to have fun. I'm a 20-year-old man in a Chuck E. Cheese. I'm here to investigate this place. First, we will be doing the pizza. This pizza's had rumors all over the world about it being reused. Second, and only second, we will be playing the games. We'll see if they're rigged. We'll see if we can win some. And number 3, we'll investigate Nathaniel E. Cheese. We will walk up to that stage. First, we will be getting a pizza. This place really does give off FNAF vibes. So we started heading to order the pizza, and then I heard a countdown.
I think
Chucky must be coming, and then I seen this.
Alright, so I've ordered the pizza, and I'm a little scared of Nathaniel E. Cheese. I got this is a timer, and then we're gonna get the pizza, and we're gonna test if it is reused. The first Chuck E. Cheese theory. I'm a grown man inside Chuck E. Cheese right now. I'm having fun, it doesn't matter. Alright, so we found this case of like actual Chuck E. Cheese history. You got Showbiz Pizza here. I heard that's where all the killings happened in 1983. Chuck E. Cheese Pizza Time Theater, that's the cool place. It's actually really cool to be in Chuck E. Cheese right now. I'm really enjoying myself. What's he smiling for?
2012 is when it went down the gutter.
Canonically, I'm pretty sure right in this time period is when all the killings happened. This is the rebrand, sort of like FNAF 3 where they... Something you may not know about me, and I'm not proud to admit it. I am deathly terrified of animatronics. Now, meeting Chuck E. Cheese today is going to be very hard for me. I have a visceral fear of Nathaniel E. Cheese. Cut that. I don't know about you, but this pizza looks great. You can tell by my subtle. Anyways, let's go ahead and try it. So, I'm going to be honest. This pizza does not look like it's reused at all. I'm going to chow into this, and I know it's going to be great. The pizza is ready. It looks honestly so delicious. Let's give it a review. I just take a bite if you want to, I guess. Pretty good. It's honestly really good. This pizza is actually so good, dude. Investigation 1 is over. The food was actually really good. There was no signs of it being reused. I am starting to build some conspiracies around this place. Now, investigation number 2 starts. We're gonna see if we find anything fishy in the arcade. Maybe it's rigged. Maybe Nathaniel E. Cheese is hiding something in those machines. And we're gonna try to win a prize too. So we're in the arcade. You know, this place is packed to the brim, but I'm gonna try to play a couple games. We got 30 points in total for both of us, and we're gonna see what we can find in here. This is where you win it big. This is one of my childhood favorites. I just gotta use this now instead of the token. It's kind of lame. All right, here we go. Leave this one to be broke by looking at this, but I'm still gonna give it a try. You know, I need to get some jumps in every now and then. Okay, I think it's still working. Ah! All right, we're gonna try again. What? How am I losing? How does this work? Aren't you supposed to jump over it? I'm not trying that again. Hopefully I don't get demonetized. Oh yeah.
And 3, 2, 1, let's play!
Good rain. First. I tried very hard though. You know, the arcade's actually a lot of fun. It doesn't feel rigged, honestly, so that's pretty good. I know they're hiding something here. I can't prove it quite yet. I'm deathly afraid to do this, but the coast is clear. There's no other time to do this. I think the killings happened back in the riser room, so I'm gonna go knock on the door and I'm gonna go see if I hear anything back there, okay? I'm moving slow and steady. I'm gonna see if I hear anything.
Michael, don't leave me here.
All right, I've somehow built up the courage to get this close to Chuck E. Cheese. He's definitely hiding something. If this isn't coded in FNAF, I don't know what is. This is so cool. If anybody's hiding something, It's definitely that guy. Out of nowhere, they said something about a beach party, and then Nathaniel came out.
It's hot outside, but you know what time the summer is done. Cause partying is easy as 1, 2, all are super cool. 2, 3, super party.
Now, don't judge us, but while I was watching this, my friend ordered another pizza. We've got our second pizza of the day. He's currently eating a slice as he's the cameraman. But the animatronics did look like they had intellectual thought. So when the Chuck E. Cheese mascot was dancing, he jumped around all on stage, and I noticed something fell out of his pocket, and it's right there now on the stage. It looks like a USB of some sort, so I'm gonna go grab it real quick. Mr. Munch? So it's just this little SanDisk USB drive. I'm wondering, it fell out of Chuck E. Cheese's pocket, so maybe it has some kind of Chuck E. Cheese training videos? I don't know, so we're just gonna put it in the computer when we go home and see what's on there. I hope it isn't a virus, but I wonder what Chuck E. Cheese would have on a USB. It doesn't matter. We're just gonna eat our second pizza for the day. It's Nathaniel Entertainment Cheese.
What do you think, Munch?
You don't even know what they asked. I forgot. Happy plate, except for one less bite of the crust by that guy. But I'm about to meet Nathaniel eat cheese. Kind of nervous. This moment was truly a dream come true. But we did have a little bit of fun in Chuck E. Cheese today. The energy was a little bit off, and the animatronics really did have a little bit of sentience. Thomas, what did you think of the animatronics?
I thought it was a little weird.
Yeah, me too. To another day. We will catch you one day, Nathaniel E. Cheese. You best believe it.
Spread them cheeks like
New and improved Chuck E. Cheese, and it has a red arrow pointing to cover up. I'm not sure what that means. What else? Nathaniel's old name tag. What is this? Event? What is an event? We're gonna actually have to go back and investigate this place. Why would this be on an employee's USB drive? Like a video actually of a kid getting kidnapped. I don't know. We'll go back tomorrow.
So there I was, once again outside of a Chuck E. Cheese. Ever since I've been here, I've heard a lot more about this pizzeria, and it seems like the word has been really spreading. Dude, look at this poster. Like, people are starting to figure out about this place. Like, other people are starting to notice the 5 kids that also went missing. 5 kids went missing, and talking about concept unification. I'm not really sure what all that is. And apparently this place used to be a Showbiz Pizza. Like, we just read that a little bit. I don't know. Let's investigate further. So then we finally decided to go ahead and head into Chuck E. Cheese. Going back into this place after knowing something was up was a whole different atmosphere. Now, a lot of you may be asking, what do I truly believe now? Let me explain. I believe the animatronics were taken away after multiple tragic events. To try and clear their name, they completely rebranded, hiding their past. But today, I'm here to shine light on this situation and hopefully bring forth the truth. As I've already said, last time we investigated this place, we maybe took it way too lighthearted. Today, we really need to investigate this. So I've brought actual ghost hunting equipment. We're gonna see if we find anything kind of haunted in here. 3 main areas we're gonna investigate. First, we're gonna investigate the arcade. Second, and only second, we're gonna investigate the legacy room. And then the final place of investigation will be the animatronics themselves. So we're just gonna investigate and see if those rumors are true.
While I was walking to the arcade, the animatronics had their first performance.
Alright, so this is the first machine we'll do. If you watched the last video, you know I was not very good at this one, so. Bro, I'm not touching it. I was working on this page. Alright, I think this is made for kids, but we gotta buckle up.
Don't get the wrong idea about this.
I don't know what this is, but it looks like a ticket blaster. I don't even know if I can fit in there. I don't think I can fit in there.
I think you can. Whether you believe you can or can't, you're true. You're right. Hold on, just.
I know it's you, Nathaniel.
Oh, lock in. Camera right here.
All right, next it'll be fun. All right, it says photo here. Let's go pick up our photo. All right, bro, let's go grab our pictures. Oh, they're just right here for us.
Dude, there's something else behind this. I'm not even joking. Like, it's actually...
It's a little note. If you filmed this, you're like me. There's more to this place. I filmed this before you. I know he's coming for me now. I need to leave evidence behind. Don't find me. Dude, some teenagers are trolling, bro. What the heck? This is a cool picture, though. Thomas, will you scan this for me?
Yeah, I got it.
Dude, I genuinely thought this was a joke. Nathaniel E. Cheese actually got someone and put him in Chuck E. Cheese. I don't know. That was the Rockafire animatronics, dude. These animatronics used to be the Rockafires, and I heard those were like extremely haunted, dude. I can't believe this is actually coming true. Like, I took this as a joke at first, but
Yeah, dude, this is worse than we thought.
I don't know what to do. Like, should we keep investigating or should we call 911? But they wouldn't even believe us if we called them. I don't know, dude. We'll investigate this legacy room more to see if we can find out more. Dude, I don't even know what to say after finding that first video, so we're gonna see if we can find anything with this again. You can't tell me these animatronics don't look haunted. It's like crap, bro. Like, he actually is haunted, bro. That couldn't be. And I'm actually getting nervous. I'm starting to shake. Dude, this is the creepiest sign inside of this whole legacy room, so we're gonna see if anything's on it. I'm actually getting so nervous, dude. Like, I can't believe a kid's actually in Chuck E. Cheese, man. All right, if something looks haunted here, it's definitely this, but we're just gonna scan it and see. Okay, I don't think this is haunted. It is from that time period where I believe all the investigations and murders happened, but a piece of paper there. Let's see what it reads real quick. Is that one of the kids, dude? Dude, this is scary. That actually looks from like the 80s, bro. This box showcases all of like Chuck E. Cheese's history. Oh, so we're just gonna see if any of this is haunted. He goes off a little bit. I don't think too bad. I'm kind of getting nervous. I'm starting to shake. I can't believe something actually happened here, dude. Look at this sign. Isn't this sign just the craziest thing you've ever seen? It goes off a little bit, but I don't think that's haunted. It's the cool sign. They probably had this out front or something. I don't know. We'll see if it's haunted. Overall calendar and history of events. Pizza Time Theater. They're hiding their history about Showbiz Pizza, though. Like, this is the same company that created Showbiz Pizza, I've heard, and there's not a thing on here about Showbiz Pizza. They're trying to hide their history right under our noses. Yeah, the only piece of Showbiz Pizza here is like this singular cup. Like, do you see anything, Thomas, about more than Showbiz? Like, they got Chuck E. Cheese with a NASCAR dude. Like, do we know where he's from? Is he from Chuck E. Cheese or Showbiz? Do you know?
Looks like a Billy Bobs stuff. I ain't gonna lie.
He is a little haunted. Oh. Dude, we cut because somebody walked by. We're trying to keep people's privacy and whatnot. Dude, but like, we just put it back here. Like, it's still going off crazy. Like, I'm not faking this. Like, I'll switch hands to show. Like, I'm actually getting nervous. Look how much I'm shaking. Like, it's going off crazy, dude. This does look like it's from that time period where everything would be haunted, dude. I don't know.
Yo, dude, there's something under it.
What are you talking about?
There's a paper.
Like, Chuck E. Cheese gonna be under there? Nathaniel?
No.
What's under there? What are you talking about?
It's like a paper.
Dude, you're not lying. It's another one of these slips, bro. Dude, somebody here's trying to tell us stuff. Be careful, he's watching. He always is. He loves cameras. Be careful to stand out. Don't let him know what you're doing. Dude, we gotta take this back to the base, bro. I think whoever this is trying to help us. You know, it seems like they understand the same thing we did, and they helped us with the first video. But I don't know what him watching the cameras means. Like, who's watching the cameras? Nathaniel, I guess. I don't know. Scan this for me real quick, bro. We'll see what's on the video. Dude, literally every single one of those animatronics has a kid in it.
It's way worse than we thought.
Nathaniel E. Cheese actually is real. I thought this was a joke at first. Like, the first video was kind of a joke, but it's just only gotten more serious. Whoever's trying to show us this knows stuff. I don't know who they are, though. So right when we started heading to investigate the animatronics, they shut down the show entirely. I went up to the curtains and tried to look under them, and I had seen kids do this before, but right when I started to actually get a good look, a worker came and told me to stop. It felt like I was being watched. And in the middle of the night at like 8 p.m. when there was hardly any kids in Chuck E. Cheese, somebody in the uniform came out and they looked directly at me. They actually picked up on what we was doing and put workers everywhere we went. He's back there cleaning the dead odor off of the kids as we speak. A little bit suspicious. Right when I went to look under the curtains, you know, he started cleaning. Just saying. All right, so we've been here for about an hour after the guy told us to get off the curtains, and they haven't opened the curtains since. I'm getting a little suspicious now, actually. Just saying. As soon as we started to actually investigate the animatronics, they're not working anymore today. We're just gonna keep waiting until they eventually open. But I really do think they're on to me. When I wasn't investigating this part of the restaurant, you know, it was playing every 30 minutes, but I've been about an hour and 20 minutes now. Haven't played since. We just sat here completely alone. We will find them though. And then out of nowhere, the curtains started opening, so we had to rush to get our stuff ready. This was definitely our last attempt before we got stopped by the workers for investigating the animatronics a little too much. Our last chance to unravel the truth and figure out what these animatronics truly are. Alright, so it's extremely packed in here, and you know I'm already nervous filming YouTube videos, but pulling out an EMF reader in the scene of Chucky's Haunted, gonna be pretty hard. But we know there's a kid in there, so we gotta save him. All right, we're gonna see if Chucky is actually haunted. Here we go. All right, so I bet you're wondering why we're outside and we pulled out the EMF reader. A worker came up to us and told us to stop. He didn't really give us any reasoning or any. It was the same guy that told us to stop looking under the curtains and stuff. So I actually, last time I came here it was all big joke, but this time I genuinely think it's haunted. I think the animatronics are, there's kids in there, and I think the person that's leading us also believes the same thing. Obviously, he's leaving all these little things behind. Got told to stop. There's not much more we can do. Obviously, we're not trying to go to jail over this investigation, and I do believe they would take it that far because there are kids in those suits, and I wanted to help them, but there's nothing I can do. And hopefully this brings more light to the Nathaniel situation. A lot of you asked who is Nathaniel E. Cheese, and he's a murderer. We will find Nathaniel E. Cheese. I don't know how we're going to find him or what's going to happen, but all we can do is leave and investigate further, so we're just going to go try to find him. Help wanted at Billy Bobs Wonderland. No experience required. Will train. Family pizza and entertainment chain looking for staff. In Bowlersville, West Virginia. Where's that? These animatronics. But to get there, we first had to take a 5-hour drive to the middle of nowhere, West Virginia.
Every night to finally roam in and
He's locked in. Was that the fight of 87?
But then, we finally made it to the last showbiz pizza on earth. Sort of. And there I was, outside of Billy Bob's Wonderland. Finally made it to Billy Bob's Wonderland. This is the place where I believe all the murder started and where I got my last hint. And it seems like other people have started to believe that too, because now they've started to leave posters wherever we're going. I'm not sure who did this, but apparently there's a missing child case and all this other stuff. Apparently a killer, I don't know. But we're just gonna go and investigate and see what happens. After such a long drive, I started to feel nervous about poking around. What if they kicked me out and this 5-hour drive was for nothing? When we finally got in, I seen the animatronics. A lot of you now may be asking, what even happened here? Let me explain. I believe these animatronics were converted into Chuck E. Cheese animatronics to cover up something sinister. A man by the name of Nathaniel E. Cheese has hidden his dark past, and I believe he's the cause of the missing children. And hopefully today, I shine light on this sad situation and bring forth the truth of these terrible events. So we've made it to our base of operations for the day, I believe, but where are we? This place is crazy. We've looked around a little bit, scoping out the area, and we've just seen some of the most haunted things I think I've ever seen in my life. But that's besides the point. Today, we're gonna be investigating this place to find out the truth about Nathaniel E. Cheese. All right, so investigation 1 is gonna be the arcade. I brought an EMF reader. We're gonna see if we can detect anything haunted with this. There's no faulty stuff, and it's already going off a little bit. Maybe not, doesn't matter. And only after that, investigation number 2 is gonna be the food. We're gonna see if anything haunted is in the food. And then investigation number 3 is finally gonna be the animatronics, the most important stage of it all. So it's finally time to go investigate the arcade. On my way to the arcade, the animatronics started their first performance. Hey, why don't you want my money? They don't use tokens, but they take coins, so it's somewhat cool. Play. Alright, so we're going to play skee ball. We're going to the back of the arcade right now. Let's see what we can find in the skee ball machine. Dude, look how haunted this thing is. This looks like, I'm pretty sure this is like from the original Showbiz Pizza. This thing's so cool.
What's that?
What are you talking about? What's that? Oh my god, dude. How is there these here too? You're on the right track. Okay? Don't let him know you're here. This will help. And it's from a guy named Henry. Okay. Will you scan this for me? Was that the bite of 87? What? That doesn't make any sense. Whoever's given us all these clues is really trying to lead us on the track, and I'm sure there's more of those little note cards just like Chuck E. Cheese, and we'll see if we can go find them. That's it for the arcade, really. There's not much more to do in the arcade. I think after doing that, there's no more point in winning a prize. It feels wrong to try to play more arcade games after we figured out something's wrong here, so we're just gonna go get something to eat and think about it. All right, let's go. All right, we're gonna see if Billy Bob's got that secret sauce. Let's order a pizza. Can I get a pepperoni pizza? Looks pretty good. What do you think, buddy? Pretty good. Pretty good.
Nah,
dude, this pizza looks so good. You can't be sponsored. Take that off, take that off. Take this one, I'll take that off.
Yeah.
We accept sponsors. If you want to give us your water, we take it.
See what happens, Dasani?
You see what happens, unnamed water brand? All right. Yeah. So we're here with the pizza. I doubt there's anything going to be really haunted about this pizza, but you never know after finding that first slip in a old Billy Bob Willy go round spinny up and down thing. I don't know what that's called. It's where it goes, you know, you've seen it, we found it. This isn't really much of an investigation, we're just kind of eating, so let's dig right in.
Think it, sink it.
Think it, sink it. You know how I mentioned earlier in the intro that you get this terrible feeling that you're being watched by the animatronics? I felt like I noticed them watching me while eating this pizza. Like they were onto me. But anyways, we went ahead and downed this pizza. Decent with or without. Woo, baby! Looks like a nice slice. This is what you call a clean plate. Alright, so in the spirit of the video, that we're investigating this place, I want to investigate to see if anything is weird about this plate. You know, the ghost could be following us around, and maybe they're trying to give us signs, or maybe Henry's following us around and trying to give us signs, so let's investigate this plate and see if it's haunted. I seriously doubt it. The pizza was great. The plate still could be haunted. You never know. It's picking up a lot more than you think it would. Are you haunted? No. Are you haunted? Is the table haunted? No, not really. You're seeing this, right? Like, I'm not doing that. My hands are off of this plate. And this the only buttons to turn it on and off, there's literally no buttons on the whole thing. You can slow it down if you want to. But I'm not doing that. See, look, I can set it down right here and it's not gonna do it. How is this plate actually haunted, bro? I don't know, is there anything under it? No. Wait, do you see that QR code in the middle, dude? That dude has somehow snuck this in. Is he working here? Does the Henry guy work here that gave us the first note? He got away with everything he did to my family from Henry. Thomas, will you scan this for me? I hope there's nothing too bad after this one. After seeing the first one, that was pretty bad. No, I hope that girl's okay. Will you scan this? How do we end up going to places that are actually haunted? A little girl dying, bro. How deep does this rabbit hole go? We're gonna have to figure this out. Like, how do we free their spirits if that's even possible? How do we help these people? Because they're guiding us obviously for a reason. I mean, they gave us 2 of these things and 3 at the other Chuck E. Cheese. I mean, bro, I don't know what we're gonna do about this. This is getting too serious. We're gonna have to figure out something, dude. I guess we go investigate the animatronics. That's the only thing I can think of that's left to do. It felt like we shouldn't have been there, like they didn't want us to be here. After figuring out the darker history of this place, it really makes you question yourself and want to turn around, but we had to keep pushing forward. I think the ones that scare me the most are Billy Bob and him. The one playing the drums, he freaks me out a little bit. We're not gonna talk about him though. Dude, Billy, just look at Billy Bob, bro. He's so freaky, dude. I like his little snaggletooth though. He kind of looks like you. Hey. You know, they didn't do anything wrong. It's Nathaniel. That's who we need to track down. I think our only move is sneaking into the back rooms. I do not know how we're gonna pull that off, but I don't know. You kind of look like Fats too, bro. You got the snaggletooth and you look like Fats. Oh. And you got the hair of Beach. Like, look at Beach Bear. You look, he got the hair of Beach Bear, bro.
That is just not.
That's so true. All right, don't show him. Don't cut. Dude, these like actually terrify me. Look at these things, bro. That dude has some things on his mind. I think the main thing, these look so real, that's why I think they're so terrifying. When I was looking at the animatronic, the employees happened to left the back room door open, and this is what I saw.
What is that? What is that?
What is that? Most cursed thing I think I've ever seen, and it's just wide open. We've been thinking about this a lot. We just got done looking at the animatronics, and some employees have started looking at us, and I'm getting a little nervous. But I think the only place we can find our final clue is in the back rooms. Not like the yellow ones, like where they start the shows and stuff. I think that's where all the hidden information will be. It's right over there. All right, the back rooms are right behind that family. It's that door right there. I'm gonna try to sneak in. Wish me luck, I'm getting kind of nervous. All right, let's go. I wasn't able to record this next part, but you won't believe what happened. We actually
I can't believe we've actually done this. We had to cut the cameras to get in, but we've actually made it to the back room of this place. We're actually gonna find the secret, dude. Come look, bro. Dude, look at these old masks, bro. These are actually so haunted. Look over there, that's creepy, dude. Where are we right now? Dude, where are we right now, dude? We shouldn't be back here, holy shit. What's this? Dude, it's the co-founder. Holy shit. I'm gonna steal this. I'm gonna steal this. Oh my god, this is so cool. It's another one of these. Oh, we're gonna pocket before this is. We're gonna pocket before this is. Dude, look at all this. This is so cool. Dude, we gotta get out of here before they see us, bro. Dude, let me look at these maps real quick. Let's see if we find any more clues. Dude, we gotta get out of here. This is so cool. All right, let's go.
All right, so we had to get out of there really quick. I was worried about them seeing us, but we ended up getting out. And I don't think any of the employees seen us. They haven't kicked us out yet, so we should be good. But I found this when I was in there, and I also found this little note card on the desk. I don't know if I talked about it enough, but it says the co-founder of Barbersville Showbiz, and it says its name is Henry Wright. And I seen it had this personal phone number on the back. But the little thing says, everyone called me crazy when I said he killed my daughter. He fled to avoid consequences. And I'm sure this video is going to show us more. Whoever's been sending us these videos, which these were right beside each other and the same color. And I don't know if that's a coincidence. We'll definitely call this number. That's crazy, bro. Will you scan this for me?
Yeah.
I think we did everything we could at Billy Bob's. Nathaniel went somewhere. I don't know. We're going to try our best to figure out the Nathaniel murders are true. And we will track down where Nathaniel went. We've been really trying to investigate Chuck E. Cheese. This situation has only got more and more disturbing. But coming here did give us clues. And we know we need to head to another Chuck E. Cheese. I'm not sure where that Chuck E. Cheese is at, but we will find it. I hope we finally finish this story and free all those kids. Let's go.
You won't believe what I'm about to say, but I went to another Chuck E. Cheese.
And we have these newspapers that eventually led us to Sumter, NC. It says there's a missing child case still at large, and there's a murder that's happened. And also, the Showbiz owner's been under investigation, but we don't know if these allegations lead back to here truthfully. But, you know, we're just gonna investigate and see what happens here at the Sumter Chuck E. Cheese location.
Something about this Chuck E. Cheese felt off. We had to wait 6 hours to film because the Chuck E. Cheese was so packed, but we finally made it in to film.
Oh, hey.
And there he was, Chuck E. Cheese. The version I had as a kid. Something about this Chuck E. Cheese really was throwing me off. He's very creepy.
So we're here at the final place. The animatronic is directly behind me. And he's a little creepy, he doesn't move, a little scary, but we're gonna see if we can find anything out about this place. Nathaniel apparently relocated to Sumter, South Carolina, and here we are, Sumter, South Carolina. And we're gonna see if we can find anything. We're just gonna investigate this quickly. The people are already on to us. They've already looked at us, they've already talked about us. It's a little scary in here, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous. But we're gonna try to get these shots, try to get some evidence and get out of here as quick as we can today. All right, so we're here with one of the final Studio C animatronics in the world that I'm aware of. He's pretty creepy looking. I don't think they work anymore. I think they're trying to shut down all the evidence, but we're gonna see if we can find any evidence over here. I think this is literally like the final one of these in the world. It looks really cool though. That might be the boiler room back there. It's pretty haunted back there, but looks cool, I guess. Let's go look at the ticket blaster. Might have to get some tickets while we're here. That'd be pretty cool. He's investigating our equipment. Look. No, I don't think there's really much to say about him. You know, he doesn't really work. Come over here and look at this real quick. Of course there's another note. Why wouldn't there be another note? He used to be someone more to us. He thinks is. Will you scan this for me real quick?
Six months ago, I started this journey of investigating Chuck E. Cheese, and after all this time and the 4 separate investigations, finding clues and hidden videos, I think I figured out where Nathaniel E. Cheese really is. I believe his body rests at the Pineville Chuck E. Cheese, in a room disguised to be ordinary, the Riser Room, a room I've been beside multiple times. They've hit it right under our nose, and I think you know what we have to do now. Connection terminated. I'm sorry to everyone that loved this Chuck E. Cheese, but I'm afraid you've been lied to. You have all been lured here to hide something that happened long, long ago. A cover-up of something so evil they could have only hid it in one place. A plan so masterfully crafted and continued on to this very day. This place is a labyrinth of joy and entertainment to keep you distracted from what this place truly is. You don't even realize what they're hiding in this place, but you'll never know. None of you ever will. You never needed to. This is where your story here ends. Leave and don't look back. This place will not be remembered, and the memory that started this place will finally begin to fade away, as the agony of every tragedy should. But now, for the 5 of you, be still and give up your spirits. They don't belong here. They never did. All the agony you've dealt with finally ends tonight. I believe there is peace, perhaps more, for you after the smoke clears. Although for one of you, the darkest pit of hell has opened to swallow you whole. So don't keep the devil waiting, Nathaniel. This ends here. End communication.